Hey guys, this is Mr. Timtastic with SturdyPine.com. We are here at Breezy Excursion's Best of the Battle 3. We are here with CJ Showstopper. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's a little hot today, but it's a good tournament.
You're entered for Marvel. Are you also entered in AE as well?
Yeah, I was playing AE competitively for a while, and then they nerfed my character. So now, since Ultra's coming out, I'm getting back into it, and I think that it's going to be a very good game, and they're giving my character some things and making him, I think, more viable, even though he's already really good. But, you know, I am playing AE now, and I haven't played in 2 years. And yes, I did enter Marvel.
Since a lot of people don't know who you actually play in AE, can you talk about who you actually play right now?
I play Balrog and I play light Rufus, but I wouldn't even call it. I mainly just play Balrog, and that's the only character I've used from A to Z. I mean, from the beginning, you know.
Can you talk about your Evo experience, because you're doing it really, really well?
Evo this last year actually didn't go too well for me. Most Evos that I've been to, you know, I've gotten top 10 at Evo 3, maybe 4 times, and I just have the 9th place curse, I guess. But this last year, I just had a lot of things going on, and it was hard for me to focus on the games while I was out in Vegas. And I didn't do too well, but you know, you can't do well every year, you know. So just like any player that's trying to play the game professionally and who has obligations to either, you know, any person has obligations to sponsors or anything like that, you try your hardest and you're gonna just get back at it, you know. And I also have obligation to, like, you know, my family, because I'm away a lot and I gotta show something for it, you know. So there it is. So
over the last multiple majors, we've seen you go into high-level exhibitions. Can you talk about some of the exhibitions, such as you calling out certain names and such?
Yeah, let's see. I guess it started out with me being called out. It was like, I wouldn't consider this high level, but oh my God, it's Andre. He called me out. I played him. I beat him. And that was fun. And then after that, I called out Yipes and I said, hey, you know, he was like, oh, well, I'm not going to play you. And I was like, okay. I took a little bit of offense to it. So I said, okay, the next time we play in the tournament, I'm going to beat you. And that's what happened. And then this most recent one, there was also a Viscant some time ago. I was using a different order in my team then, but, you know, shout out to Viscant. You know, he's a good player. I think he's one of the smartest players in the game right now. And then more recently, it was Fnatic. That was actually, nobody called out anybody in the Fnatic match. Fnatic, we were in ECT, and I had just beaten Yipes, I think it was. And basically, there was a table where there was all kinds of top players there. We're all kind of sitting at the bar, just kind of hanging out. Fnatic made the statement, because I guess he was a little salty about his loss or something. I guess maybe he was salty about, I don't know what he was salty about, but he was salty about something. And he said with 30 days or a month of practice, he could beat anyone. And I'm looking around like, you know, all these players, these high-level players ain't saying nothing. I'm like, wait, I'll play you, because I had just beat him 3-0 in NCR, right? I was like, I'll play you, you know what I mean? And then that's how it came about. Me and Fnatic are friends, but I just didn't like what he said. And I really, it's not what he said that I didn't like. I just didn't like that other people that were around was just going to let him say it. So, and he winded up beating me. I think it was 10-4. 10-5, you know, so me and Fnatic, he'll even tell you, we go backwards and forwards. We've gone backwards and forwards for some time now, for years. So, you know, my whole motto behind it is this, you know, I play the game a lot and I believe in myself, and I'm not going to allow someone to take that away or try to, you know, disregard that. So even if I feel the person is better than me, or even if I feel I'm going to have problems against the person, I'll play anyone. And you'll know that. You'll look at YouTube. Google CJ Showstopper. You'll see it. I'll play anyone. Win or lose, I win and I lose some. You know, what can I do?
And obviously you have the confidence because you go against some of the best players in the Bay Area. Can you talk about just grinding out sessions at the FGTV house?
I'll correct you. I play with the best players in the world. And I feel like I am one of the best players in the world. It's just me, for some reason, sometimes I don't play like that. And I guess a lot of people can say that, but I really feel that way because a lot of people talk about how good they are because they've done well at this and done well at this, but even though I haven't won, especially Marvel 3, I feel like I'm still getting used to the game. Marvel 2, I would be able to come to a local, or I would be able to go to Evo and know for sure, no matter how many people were there, that I was getting at the very least top 12. At the very least, I'd make it like top 16. You know what I mean? And I don't have that kind of confidence in this game yet. And but back to the practice I get with FGTV, it's actually good and bad. When you play against the best, you're always prepared to play against the best, but you're not always prepared to play against the random people, the people you're going to play in pools. So I always have a problem with the players that I'm going to play in pools, the people that they know that they're not as good as me. I know they're not as good as me, and I have a problem playing against, and this is going to sound like a jerk, and I know people are going to comment on this, but I don't care. I have a problem playing people that are my fans. I've had this so many times where I'm playing a person and like, dude, I'm so happy I beat you. You know what I mean? I respect you. It's no pop off. I watch you all the time, and I really like how you play and all that. And I appreciate any love that I get. You know what I mean? And I show love back. You know what I mean? You can ask anybody that I've done an autograph for. I'm polite. I'm happy. I'm in the stage where it's like I'm just a regular guy. I'm nobody special. I haven't won an Evo or anything like that. It's just people can connect to just a regular person that's trying to get better at a game and has a real purpose. You know what I mean? Other than, I don't care about the money. You know what I mean? For me, I'll go to free tournaments. I just like the game. I mean, the money means nothing. I've been lucky enough to be successful in life and my business and things like that, where I just want to do this for myself and for the people who care. You know what I mean? That's all.
Okay. And any last words you want to say to the people, maybe catch you on Twitter, etc.?
Actually, this tournament was surprisingly well. I came and I saw the venue at first. I was like, wait, this is going to be weird. No, wait. And then it was like, oh, wait, it's this part and this part. Okay, this is nice. And then they got this Breezy clothing line I never even heard of, but I'm going to actually buy some of this stuff, for some gifts or for some of my employees, some of these hats or whatnot that they show around here. Take the camera and show them some of the hats, when they get a chance. But the people were very gracious and very nice and treated everyone with respect. There was some battles, but that was just mostly between players that were salty about losing or not doing as well as they wanted to do or whatever. But overall, it was a great event. And even though it's monthly or local, more people should come out, and so the venue could get larger.
Where can we catch you on Twitter?
You can catch me on Twitter at CJ Showstopper. And I'm not a Twitter monster. I feel like Twitter's for a purpose, and my purpose with it is this. I just expose and more important things in my life, things that are interesting to me. I'm not just posting what I ate for breakfast every day. You know what I mean? I post just different things that I think about, just random stuff, but I'm not on there every hour. I mean, I got a business to run and things like that, and a family and things like that. But I appreciate any followers that I can get. I love you guys. I love anybody who wants to follow me. If you follow me, I'll try to follow you back. You know what I mean? I'm not the guy that wants to have 8 million followers and three people that I follow. No, I'm not like that. I'll follow you too if you ask me to. You know what I mean? So, pretty soon I'm gonna be doing tips for the characters that I feel I'm very good at, and that's one of the characters I feel I'm good at is Virgil. And there's a lot of since it's after Evo and it's kind of like that dry time before bigger tournaments start coming up. I'm gonna sit down with Long, which he's the best Virgil in the world, right? And sit down with him, and we're gonna make another more advanced tutorial than the one he came out with, and try to expose some things so we can make ourselves better, and then we could just expose some of the things that we know that we don't always be able to bring out in tournaments.
All right, thank you for your time, and yeah, Timtastic out.